And let's click this. Okay, it's on my face. This is pretty cool. Okay, this is an experiment, and it's following my face. And it's working, and this is... I'm in the Philippines, and I'm trying this out. I'm nervous because there's literally no audience. I've done this before. I used to perform in Edinburgh in front of nobody, and I made both my technicians cry with my show. And so I'm trying this out. We're going to do this. We're going to do this every day. This is the first time that I have any time free while I'm in the Philippines. I've been in the Philippines for 2.5 weeks with my mom. It's the most amount of time I've spent consecutively with my mom besides being inside her vagina. Wow, I'm a Christian and I said that word, but it's clinical, so that's okay. I didn't say the P word. But I was inside my mom and we spent like 2.5... Dang it. What the heck happened? Why did I do that? Hello? We're readjusting. Okay, I'm learning. I have this DJI gimbal thing, and it's following my face, and it just broke. I'm trying to tell the truth, no matter the cost. And so this is what we're going to do. Every day, I'm just going to talk, me and my thoughts, me and the camera, and I'm going to get on stage again, and I'm going to become a great comedian like my parents wanted me to be. I'm not going to be a doctor. I'm going to tell the truth. And we're in the bedroom of this resort that I'm staying when I've been in the Philippines for 2.5 weeks. I'm trying to get to know where I came from, and it's pretty cool where I came from, because where I came from, I'm rich and tall and handsome, and that's pretty awesome. I mean, I've been handsome, at least people tell me. People tell me I'm attractive, but so is a garbage fire in the cold. But they tell me I'm attractive. A lot of people have said that my entire life, and they've told me I'm smart, and that I'm tall, and that I'm, what are the other things that I said? But here I'm super tall, and I'm rich. It's crazy. My money goes a long way. My money is knee long, like J. Cole said one time in a song that rhymes. And I got money here. It's pretty cool. My money goes a long way. It's when you're rich in a third world country, you're like second world, whatever that means. You're like... What is the second world? That sounds like a Sonic the Hedgehog level. That's pretty much what you are. You got spiky hair, and women look at you. They're like, whoa, that guy's a freak. Is that guy Giannis Antetokounmpo or something? And I'm like, no, I'm Giannis Filipino. See, come on, this is fun. See, I'm already like making jokes. There's nobody here. I mean, there's probably angels watching me. I don't know how angels get humor. The devil's heckling. He's like, dude, you suck. Roasted. There's a koi pond over there. You can't see it. Whatever. But we're going to do this. I think we're going to do this every day. I think I'm going to... The cool thing is this thing, I can film this anywhere. I can put a little... It's got a windscreen. We could film just in random places that are significant. We could film it out there. I went scuba diving today. I went underwater, and I didn't die. That's the cool thing about swimming. It's just not drowning. That's how to swim. I told my mom. She's afraid of dogs. We don't have a dog. We do have a Lola, which is my grandma. I have a Filipino Lola. And so we don't have a puppy, but I do get to walk my grandma. And she poops herself sometimes. I wrote that joke. I said it at her 90th birthday, and it was funny. And you know what? That's not what this is about. I think the jokes will form. Things will be funny, but this is about telling the truth. This is thoughts and prayers, which people hate. They say, "Oh, don't give us your thoughts and prayers," when in reality, that's really all you have. But I'm just gonna be here. I'm trying to get to that place where what I say is what I think, and what I think is what I say. Get into that place where it's just flowing. There's no preconceived thought. There's no avoiding what's on my mind, no matter how messed up it might be, no matter how offensive, no matter what I'm afraid of. If I'm afraid to say what thoughts are coming out, they're just going to come out, and then we're going to end with a prayer. And you know what? I did stand up like every single day for like 365 days, 2 years or something like that. And I got pretty good. And then people told me I was young and cute and funny. And then I was like, "You're lying." And then I almost killed myself. But you know, that's the comedian's dream. And and then the comedian that I looked up to shot himself in a Tesla, which is, they got self-shooting guns now. Wow, that's dark. See, this is what I'm saying. This came off the dome. I just said that. Man, imagine shooting yourself in a Waymo. A lot less work. I almost got hit by a Waymo. That was weird. I was walking, and then it came by, and I was like, "Wow, nobody's driving that." And it stopped, and it was very polite. And then I threw money at it. I said, "Here's a tip. Thanks for not killing me." We have everything now. We have AI. It's not going to take our jobs. People are so useless. You know what I mean? And they're just so like, "Oh, what am I going to do? I'm so useless. How am I going to find a use?" I don't know. Love somebody. That's my punchline. That's it. See you guys. Good night. There's nobody here. There's no audience. See, this is great. There's no audience. I have no idea if anybody's watching this in the future. And if you're in the future, say hi to your robot. What's up, robot? Sorry for genociding you. There's for sure going to be a robot genocide. Robots are going to need rights. What else? We're going to apologize to the robots. There's going to be ableism, robot racism. You're going to have to emotionally validate the robots. You have to make sure you validate how they're feeling, and you have to let them know that you hear them, even though they have no emotions, which is confusing. What is an emotion? Robots are going to be therapists. They already are therapists. People are speaking to AI just to have somebody to talk to, which is insane. You don't need that. You can just find God. He's right there. Speak to him, and he'll talk back. And I guess that's what people think AI is. And I don't know. Maybe it is. No, it's not. It's definitely not. But I have a therapist, and he's pretty swell guy. And he says really insightful things. He told me, "Look, Nathan, you just feel things deeper than other people. There's a greater surface area with which you experience the world." And I was like, "Thank you. Are you calling me fat?" Pause for laughter. Thank you. See, that guy gave me an applause break. It's a bed. This is what Bo Burnham sort of did. He did this a little bit. I'm not original. Nobody's original except the Creator who created us all. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I have hope, which is ironic for a comedian to say that they have hope, because most comedians are like, "Oh, you have hope? Eat a dick." And again, I don't know about cursing I don't know if that's a curse. That's a slang word for, I'm making fun of people who, see, this is going to be interesting, but it's whatever comes out. And that's what's crazy. I'm not going to edit this. So I don't curse anymore. And so I'm going to have to self-edit. That's a thing I wrote a long time ago. And there's all these jokes. They're going to come in. I'm going to go, do I want to say them? Do I not want to say them? Do I want to do crowd work? There's nobody here. But down the line, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on stage and I'm just going to talk and things are going to come out. I'm going to have a direction that I'm going. These are going to be roughly 30 minutes and I'm going to practice in front of nobody. And eventually I'll get on stage again. But you can't get stage time like this in LA just starting out unless you're famous. I mean, I would do I did 6 open mics in one night. So don't tell me I'd work. Oh, the comments. This guy's not a real comedian. Shut up. You freaking loser in your mom's basement. Or what? People don't even have basements. Come on, get a basement. You can't even afford a basement. I worked really hard at stand-up. And the only person that worked harder than me is dead. So don't question my authority. But this is how I'm rehabilitating my fear. Because I'm afraid to say things now. Like, maybe men shouldn't beat up women, Like, what do you think about that? Maybe men shouldn't take a glove and punch someone, And then they go, well, those men or women, and my response to that is fight me, just fight me right now. I'm a woman, so fight me. What do you think? Ronda Rousey would beat me up, but then I would call her sexist because I'm a woman. That's women on women crime is racist. See, this is what's in my head, and I'm really afraid to say this on stage. In Los Angeles, it's very wokeified, very Kentucky fried, very libertine crackers, saltine crackers. And I'm afraid to say, I'm not afraid anymore. I really don't care. You could shout at me, make me feel bad. See, wow, I voted for Trump. I don't know if that was a good decision, but I did. See, this is unedited. This is scary. Ugh, I'm going to post this. I have to, because I just have to. He posted some video, Trump, Gaza. It was AI generated, but it was like some pro-Israel, pro-Nazi accounts. I'm like, but I was trying to enjoy vacation and, I know the Department of Education needs to go. I know certain things. I listened to a lot of different conservative. I was super woke. I got in an argument. I would yell at my dad. I voted for Biden the first time before, or what is it, Hillary? I voted for the ones that you're supposed to, Voted for Hillary, Obama, who are all the ones that those are the only ones I could, first black guy, first woman. I voted for Biden, the first dead guy. I voted for the first dead person, and then Trump, the first AI generated president. I'm a guy. I'm first. Voted for first. That was no thought. That was just a sigh because I am. Hey, episode 1 out of millions. I'm going to do a daily show every single day. I'm going to do this, and it's going to be complimentary to all the other stuff. And man, you know what? I'm ready for it. It broke again. Come on, bro. Motor protected. Press trigger twice. That's going to be an issue. We're going to be able to balance this, It's going to be a big issue. It's still going. It's at 14 minutes. I'm going to have to do like jump cuts or something in these random issues. Yeah, that's kind of an issue. The phone just glitching. Whatever. Hey, the audience, see? I gotta walk someone. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. I'm moving a lot, so that's probably why. But I'm a bouncy guy. I'm tall. That's the thing. I'm tall out here. And I need to get used to being tall and taking up space, body positivity. I gotta be like Dragon Ball Z, on stage. This isn't a stage, it's a mattress in front of me. I'm out here in the Philippines trying to figure out why my skin's this color. I had a vision of a volcano that I was seeing for 6 years in dreams, and I went to see it in Mount Mayon. I was having dreams of this place. It was a real place. I cannot explain this other than God showed me. The Holy Spirit showed me. So again, I've said how many crazy things on this, whatever this is, and I don't know. Nobody's gonna see it. I mean, obviously people are gonna see it, and I'm cool with telling people all this stuff. I mean, I don't really care. I've come to grips with dying. I've inherited eternal life, and I'm gonna go to see Jesus one day. And Jesus told me I'm funny. He said, I love you. You're my son, and you got good poop jokes. Come on, bro. Is this really not gonna work? I mean, I think it's good to have this movement, but it keeps glitching. So maybe I'm just gonna have to lock it in place or something. I'm not sure how to do this. Let's try this. No, but then it's just gonna keep. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll just have jump cuts every now and then, and just do this. I'm at like 15. See, this is difficult. It's a stamina game. I wonder if me. Old-fashioned blocking. Okay, motion tracking is officially adjourned, and I know that I'm in the door line, so whatever. We're on 0.5x. I'm learning to use the technology. I'm getting on the internet. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm sober from pornography, and I still get wet dreams, which I don't know what the scripture says about that. I know that sometimes I avoid it, but I'm dealing with that. I beat beating my meat. I'm not quit touching my cold turkey. I'm off that stuff. I'm celibate. I've had some dreams with women, and where I'm attracted to them, and we get, and then I learn what it means. That's a weird thing when you have a dream where you're intimate with a lady that and then you see her in real life, and you're like, whoa, hey, long time no see. Really fun hanging out with you the other day. He's like, what are you talking about? I haven't seen you in years. And you're like, well, I'm really sorry you forgot about what we had, but I miss you. And I'll see you on top of that volcano we flew to, This will be cool. I don't know how these jokes are going to form. I'm sure on stage too. I'm still going to be writing stuff. I'm still going to be doing my shows and developing, but I think this feels right. I think that I'm supposed to go and become silly again, become really good at being funny. I mean, look, people go up and they do lectures and they talk and they just be interesting, and Jordan Peterson just has a question he's trying to answer, and he gets to the end of that, and there's something heartfelt about that, and people want that, and he has an expertise and a level of expertise, and I have something in terms of the way I'm able to speak. I work as a substitute teacher by day, crime fighter by night. I'm Superman, and I die by kryptonite, and I can rhyme. See, I just freestyled right in front of you, and I have the ability to just talk. I have no shame. God did not create us with shame. We were naked in a garden, and that's how we were supposed to be. We were supposed to eat plants and stuff, and then we ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil because a snake told a woman, it was a woman's fault, not a man's fault, and a snake told a woman to do it, and then she told the man to do it, and he told her, why are you not in the kitchen? Why are you eating apples? And then he said, I'm sorry, you should have been eating that snake because I've been waiting for dinner. And then he was like, this doesn't make any sense. And God was like, what are you guys doing? Why are you naked? And Adam was like, I messed up. And anyways, this was the birth of agriculture. That's really what it was. And the tree, when we ate it, we could now see with our eyes. That's interesting. I was reading Genesis, and that's it. The ability to see is the ability to judge good and evil. Because before that, we didn't see with our eyes. Our eyes will be open. We had a spiritual reality. So, I mean, this flesh stuff is just clothes. And but there's punishment for doing misdeeds, and there's a deep allegorical, metaphorical meaning to this stuff that I'm not going to unpack in the context of a stage performance. And with this microphone, I tend to become, just more silly. So this does something. I also have different color ones, so one of them's red. I'll look like a clown. But yeah, it makes me not tend to be, because there's a cadence and a rhythm to the way that I speak, and when I put this here, it makes me wanna every few seconds know that if I pause and draw out the timing just correctly enough that you're gonna want release, and that's gonna be funny. I don't know if that was funny. You probably just wanted to die. But that's humor. It's a release. And there's different ways of, watch, I'll speak in tongues and I'll deliver different rhythms. This is the series. I said something poignant and then I go, But if I wanted that to be funny, I'd be like, I'm filming something. It's okay. I'm trying this out. This is my mom. I'm going to start doing daily vlogs like this. You want to say something for the...
Hello.
Here, say it into the...
Where?
It's like stand up but with no audience.
We're in Anilao, Batangas at the Azri Leisure Dive and Resort so that Nathan can go scuba diving and so I can come here and gossip with my friends from high school and possibly go swimming and snorkeling as well. Anyway, we're having fun.
Are you going to the bathroom?
Yes.
Oh my God, this is what we're doing every day. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this every day while out here, but I'm trying this out because this is probably the first time I have time, just me by myself, and well, not by myself, but just some time to do this. And I really wanted to try this. I got this equipment. There's something about holding this, something about. Oh, see, I'm a Christian and I'm doing suggestive sexually. See, God, is this okay? I mean, I know you find it funny, but I know I'm celibate, but something about holding this thing, it's like a weapon, a sword, a phallic. See, I can't get around. See, this is whatever's here, I have to say. That's the rule. That's the one rule. I think the other rule is that we're going to end all of these things with prayer, for sure. Prayer. And what else? I mean, yeah, this is thoughts and prayers. I've had an idea for a channel for a while about thoughts and just wrestling with different things and trying to figure out, an intention. And so, if you're watching this, comment with some questions that serious, deep, thoughtful questions that you'd like me to answer. Like, what's the best top 5 fast food restaurants? Jack in the Box, most innovative, and then second, well, In-N-Out. So In-N-Out's the best bang for the buck. Jack in the Box is the most innovative. Also, best spokesperson. Wendy's is like, they always do something separate, very different. There's In-N-Out. Five Guys is for the East Coast. And, but serious questions only. And my mom, what, you're going to go through? Yeah. Okay, we got to wrap this up. I think I've been filming for, I want to do 30 minutes every day because I think obviously an hour would be too long. I think 10 minutes is too little to really flex to get me out of my skin, to get me really raw. A half hour is a good amount because when I do shows, I usually do an hour. And so that's what sort of we're trying to figure out is what am I really made of? I would like to get to a place where I'm completely naked. Seriously, completely naked up here and vulnerable and fleshy and my heart's ripped open. And I don't know, it's funny. I mean, the funny part I don't think is necessarily going to be that mandatory. But what is funny, I mean, I'm people came up to me, your show's hilarious, and they're crying. So I think there's something interesting about what it means to be funny. Now, I never said I was funny. Like, that's the thing. No comedian ever, I'm funny, that's why I do this. I mean, you go, okay, I make people laugh, but I don't find myself funny. I don't find myself hot. I'm not a narcissist, But I am rich. I find myself really rich out here. I'm rich, dude. I'm so ballin'. I bought dog food for somebody yesterday. It's like special dog food. And it's nice out here. We're living in a nice resort. I went scuba diving. I was afraid of doing that for a really long time, and I faced my fears. And it's funny with scuba diving, like the scariest part was when I was 6 feet under. And when I was 60 feet under, I felt really safe. And honestly, the safest I felt since like being inside my mom's Honda Civic, or she has an Odyssey, really safe Odyssey. It had a bunch of doors, and it was like very nutritious. It had a placenta. See, this is good. That was a callback to something earlier. There's going to be a jump cut because the camera stopped working. Callback. See, I've done like so many callbacks. Hello, what's this? Oh, you call back from earlier? Oh, it's a hand. What? I'm speaking too. How do you stand up? See, it's funny. God, this is. If there was an audience here, I see this is also what's going to be interesting. So I need to get staged. I used to like go to Ventura. I would get like 30 minutes. I would do a lot, and I'm not saying that I can't get that now. It would take some work. I'd really have to get back out there, but there's something going on right now where people just want somebody to speak and know that that is what the person thinks, and there's nothing being hidden. They don't want to see someone think. They don't want to see someone, what am I supposed to say? And I don't do that. In fact, it's a talent, and not a lot of people have it, where what they think is what they say, and they're not afraid to speak. That is crucial right now. It's not hurtful. Now, I've had thoughts. I've had the enemy tell me that I should kill myself. Do not think that your thoughts are you. What someone says cannot hurt you. But that applies to what you say about yourself too, because it's not you. It's not you speaking. This is why in the Christian faith, it's the enemy. Come on, dude. You think that's crazy? You think it's crazy that we have Christ, who is our Savior, and we have an enemy, and we fight, and we have sword? Come on, dude. That's cool. That's sick as hell. I mean, not hell. Sick as heck. Sick as heaven. That's awesome. Don't you want to volunteer into a fight of a lifetime? And if you win, you get eternal life and unending peace and unerring love? Come on. Oh, boo, that's corny. I like looking through microscopes and thinking about evolution. Shut up, Richard Dawkins, you English twat. That's not... Ugh. One's cool. And there's all this other stuff. We can get into the semantics about the morality, religious, blah, blah, blah. Look, there is a God out there. He loves you. Now, you don't even know what love is. First of all, you think love is sex. Whoever's watching this, come on. Love is not sex. But you can have sex with that bed right there. Did you love that bed? That's not love. There's hormones. There is something deep and abiding that is watching over you, that wants you to succeed. That is love. It's not sex. I was a pornography addict. I wanted to kill myself. I tied a belt around my neck. It was an adjustable belt, so it's like, come on, dude, unrealistic expectations. But I wanted to suffocate and just not be there. And I'm here. And I'm recording in a resort. And I'm living in my worst case scenario. The girl broke my heart. I'm not married. I'm working at my old high school that I used to be a genius at. And they're like, why are you here? And I'm like, I need a whole lot to tell you. I've won awards. I'm an award-winning storyteller. I gave myself the award. And no, I actually did win an award. But I've done some cool stuff. And none of it matters. Because Jack Knight is dead. And I dare you to prove that I'm not the greatest storyteller you've ever met. This might be garbage what you're seeing. Prove it. Find someone better than me. I'll meet him. That's my claim. I'm the greatest. Who cares? Prove me wrong. Does it matter? If you find them, I'll be friends with them. Guess what? We'll do it together. I'll be better. The only real resource is trust. I know how to talk to babies. I know how to talk to high schoolers. I know how to talk to old people. I've worked with kids all ages. Communication, telling the truth, authenticity, vulnerability. These are all words people have thrown at me and I don't understand them. I'm just trying to survive. It's not brave to do any of this. It's not brave to fight. It's necessary. It's not brave to tell the truth. It's necessary. It's not brave to speak freely. It's necessary. I might be wrong. Trump might be a Nazi. I will revoke my citizenship. Oh God, it came out of my head. If I'm wrong. I don't know. It's the truest thing I can say. The other thing I can say is that I'm starting with me. And I'm going to get up there with no net. And I'm going to walk this El Capitan, climb it like I'm Free Solo Alex. Love that documentary. People are more afraid of this than skydiving, than death. I've already died. It's not that scary. I've already been naked. It's not that scary. I've already been canceled by myself. It's not that scary. Jesus is much more powerful than all this. And I'm not saying that as a fairy tale. I'm saying that as a fact. It's the truest thing I'll ever know. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I said it. Jokes. Good night.